It's the pharmacy.
I know you niggas not about that.
You're listening to AJ Waynehead, ASAP, D-Day, and JY, the Movers and Shakers Show on Texas 101 Jams.
I know niggas who got a lot of mud who hit them lists that jack. No questions. Open did it, yeah, earned the stars from a small city. Come across the tracks with John will lay it down with no problems. I saw such who got shot.
We got our next guest, or our next two guests in this building. You got the mic over there? Introduce yourself, guys.
I get started, man. What's going on, man? Killa D in the building. What's going on?
No doubt. Hey, we gotta get that feedback out of that speaker. Can you get that feedback out of that speaker? Yeah, when it's getting this technical stuff together. Yeah, it's time and a half right there. So Killa D.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little about yourself, man. Where you from?
Man, I'm originally from Mendon, Louisiana, man. Small little city, you know what I'm saying? Outside of Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay. So, we start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We start from getting high to a grasshopper.
Yeah.
To now. So, tell us what's like growing up in Louisiana, man.
Man. Straight jungle, man. That's all I can say. On the way to surviving, honestly, you know what I'm saying? That is, you either gonna sell dope or you gonna go to jail. Straight up, and that's no cap. Ain't no type of opportunities there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, or you can play ball.
I was about to say, you can play those sports, man.
You play ball, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Since I've been out of school, I don't seem like it's backwards, you know what I'm saying? The dudes I don't play ball with, they selling dope in jail now. You know what I'm saying? So, you
gotta be the lead to make it happen.
Yeah. Gotta know how to manifest, man.
No doubt. So knowing your options, what swayed you to the music field? Knowing your options that, play ball, pitch. That's how you say it.
Honestly, I've been a music head though, coming up. I raised my old heads, you know what I'm saying? My grandma and raised by my grandparents. So, I mean, I used to listen to like the older, you know what I'm saying, sound of older music, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like the Parallel Bill, the whole, man, Jill the Bird, all the other Marvin Gaye, like everything, man. So, I was on everything.
Okay, so about how old were you? Give me your age when
I was mainly just running around with my little sister, man, with my stepsister. I was probably like 5, 8, just, you know what I'm saying? Even my great grandmother, she used to listen to jazz a lot, so I always had a, you know what I'm saying, ear for music, man. Always.
So, how did you transition to hip hop? Why you wasn't singing some R&B or something, man?
Can you sing?
Nah, I ain't gonna put myself out there like that. It was just, honestly, man, I used to come home and record over the cassette tapes. You know what I'm saying? So something that was playing probably like on the radio or something. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like a little karaoke machine.
Tissue in the back.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Record myself, man. That's how I started.
So who was the first MC that caught your eye, man, and said, you know what, I like this hip hop stuff. Do this.
I would say MC Dougie.
MC Dougie, yeah. Anybody from MC Dougie? Where's he from?
Like New York.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, you should know that one.
MC Dougie?
Yeah.
Dougie Fresh?
Oh, okay.
Dougie Fresh.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Okay, Dougie Fresh. Okay, now. Damn, you told me they ain't come. Dougie Fresh. He boxing
everything. Man. You know what I'm saying? The pistols on the, on the desk and everything.
No doubt.
Man.
No doubt. For real. So, I'm gonna ask you a weigh-in question. You remember that first round you spit?
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you caught me with that one. I honestly cannot remember.
That's cool.
It is, man. Yeah, I can't even remember. It's been so long.
So what inspires you to make music? Like, what's your process when you're making music? Like, is it something that you live through? Is it something that it's like the beat, or do you just write? Like, what gives you inspiration?
Honestly, man, whatever I've been through, I've seen somebody else go through. That's what I based my music about. And there's, there's straight facts, you know what I'm saying? Either something I've been through, I see somebody else go through, whatever I see, I'll go right back. You know what I'm saying? I try to speak positive, you know what I'm saying? Talk about, basically what's going on in the world. So I'm not going to just drop no about altercations or no false music out there, some people, I don't knock you, knock anybody, for rapping about what they're rapping about, but I'm going to rap about what I've been through when I see somebody else go through.
I was gonna say, with all the mainstream hip hop or whatever they call it, that's on the radio, why is it important to you to have that message in your music?
I mean, I done this, the people that do have what they have going on. I mean, the music game is so crazy, man. Because it's just like you can just talk about anything. This live with a boom, you know what I'm saying? Blow up. You know what I'm saying?
So what stopped you from doing that? Like, honestly, I'm gonna just put out anything because I can get this quick bag if I just do this.
Right, bullshit. Honestly, I never have. I don't go along with. Honestly, with the hype, I keep my own style. And I keep rapping where I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? I don't be, you know what I'm saying, worry about what they rapping about, because, you know what I'm saying, the money cool, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm not interested in, you know what I'm saying, but just that, you know what I'm saying, the bad cool, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm interested in, other ways. I'm trying to help people get through what they need to get through, you know what I'm saying?
You want to stay true to yourself.
Right.
That's that Pisces, and that's my Pisces.
But then it's dope, too, because when people rocking with you, you know they rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? It's authentic.
Right.
Now, how much a part of your growing up in Louisiana play in your music?
I would say it helped a lot, man, because me moving from there, moving here, like 2009, man, it don't change, bro. Right. Even with me going back and forth there, now, like I just recently came out down there doing Christmas, man, I'm seeing. Hey man, when I'm, you know what I'm saying, young cat, you know what I'm saying, all I'm worried about is just hooping and, you know what I'm saying, seeing who high I'm gonna spend the night over, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Man, now I'm going back home and I'm seeing dude probably like 14, 15 shooting at niggas broad daylight.
It's a jungle, like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a jungle, man, and they ain't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't playing.
Now, my question, but we got history, bro. What, since last time you was here, like, what has changed in the sense of your mindset and the direction that you're trying to take your career?
Trying to stay out the way, man. More out the way now, man. I know it's, you know what I'm saying, dangerous now, you know what I'm saying. I pretty my nigga, you know what I'm saying. Marlon Gomez, aka Santana, man, shit, Somebody else I lost, you know what I'm saying. They were close to me, due to the streets, man, but I just try to, you know what I'm saying, stay out the way more now, man, you know what I'm saying, think smart. And you know what I'm saying, after, honestly, when he got me, you know what I'm saying, rap, I was out the way, where I wasn't talking to nobody, bro, you know what I'm saying, I was like, you know what I'm saying, because I'm used to seeing this cat, you know what I'm saying, we pretty much motivated each other, you know what I'm saying, and coming up with somebody, you know what I'm saying, on the block, and having another hot song with somebody and losing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember last time with Just Know.
Yeah, with Just Know, you know what I'm saying, like I had, you know what I'm saying, 2 hot songs, you know what I'm saying, imagine, you got a potential song definitely go, you know what I'm saying, gonna blow. You know, they just end up passing, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to do no video, you don't get to, you know what I'm saying, nothing. You just got, just the memories, just the performances, you know what I'm saying, you had with them.
Cause I remember you had hit me. You was like, man, I'm still out here getting it, bro. I just need to revamp and come back with it.
Yeah, cause I wasn't doing nothing, man. I wasn't writing, I wasn't recording, like nothing, you know what I'm saying? So like everything was like a milestone, you know what I'm saying? Stole my best friend, I lost her back in 16, you know what I'm saying? I went in the studio and, recorded all them, but even after that, you know what I'm saying? I took time, I still had writer's block and couldn't do nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, I say probably about a year, you know what I'm saying? Lost my homeboy Just Know, you know what I'm saying? He died in his sleep. And then you know what I'm saying, homeboy, you know what I'm saying, Santana, he gone, so I mean, he is like fresh, like probably like 3 months, probably 4 months.
How you get out that funk though? Cause that's a lot going on.
Yeah, I would ask, you know what I'm saying? Cause she got me. Yeah, she, you know what I'm saying? She got me out there, you know what I'm saying? I had to wake up, cause like I said, I'm doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know, do my thing, working on cars too and stuff like that. And I, you know what I'm saying? I can't even focus at work, you know what I'm saying? So. Honestly, I don't even know how, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know this.
Boss Lady put that fire on there.
Yeah.
So you was at the point where you was like, man, I don't want to do this shit.
Oh no, he quit. Yeah, he was like,
Yeah, I quit. Like I literally, you know what I'm saying? I stopped hitting up DJs. Yeah, I stopped hitting up DJs. I stopped hitting up radio stations.
He was moving, bro. Like
I
New
was,
York, all these different
like
places.
I'm talking like accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Coming from 12 city tour to 3 nominations. You know what I'm saying? 2 awards from, you know what I'm saying, one from New York, one from here, you know what I'm saying, one of my best, I was a male artist of the year, and I had the best song of the year in New York. You know what I'm saying? So imagine coming from out of that, the tour, and then, you know what I'm saying, back to back, like I'm talking about like back to back interviews, I'm talking about I'm on niggas' necks, and this ain't, and I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, this was about no management, no PR, this just all me. You know what I'm saying, doing all this by myself, man, you know. Trying to accomplish all that by yourself is, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know. It's stress.
Yeah.
It's stress.
So when you finally got the spark,
Yeah.
what was the first song that I stole your question?
No, that's the spot right
like,
there.
No, well, I said when
big
you
light,
finally got
big
the
light.
spark.
Yeah.
What was the first process? Like, what was the first thought that came out of in the music form?
Man, thinking about my best friend, you know what I'm saying? She was still thinking about what she said, man, Killa, you better get up your ass, man. For real.
That's what she would have told
Yeah,
me.
yeah, she would have told me, like, straight up, you know what I'm saying? Because she's so blunt. She always had that, like I'm saying, like that spark about me, you know what I'm saying? I was the person that, you know, if I'm feeling down, you know what I'm saying? She, out of nowhere, just, hey, Killa, you got to do this, hey, do this. You don't want to do this? Okay, I already set you up for this interview. I ain't asked you to, but know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She kept that feel up on her.
Okay.
Hey, so now I wanna go ahead and ask this question. You know, you say part of that spark was when you got with Ash the boss over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is for both of y'all actually.
Yeah.
I know she's a beast. I just sat in development meetings with her, man, and I just seen how she cracked that whip on people, man. So how is that working with this monster woman right here? You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. That's compliment. Grab the mic on your ass. That's compliment. Hey, nah, she be trying to crack the whip on me too. So I understand. Trust me, I understand.
She, you know what I'm saying? She been knowing me for years, you know what I'm saying? She seen me like, you know what I'm saying, since I moved here, come from like, you know what I'm saying, from the bottom with it though. I mean, since I'm downtown, I was performing when I first moved there, you know what I'm saying? I was performing that like all spots downtown when I first moved there to my first opening when I opened up a Swiss House, to like car shows, and what I'm saying, weekend cricket, like I'm talking about, I'll go back to like the old, like I'm back with like the OGs, you know what I'm saying? You know they're talking the game, so yeah, I appreciate it. She worked my nerve, man.
She's supposed to do it. She's supposed to do it.
My coalition feel the same.
So this joint, don't be afraid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do a video for that already?
We Santana was on his road, you know what I'm saying? We both, you know, we weren't part of like the same group or whatever, but we always, you know what I'm saying, was with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I'm not in the way he not with, you know what I'm saying, as far as like in the mix, you know what I'm saying, something musical, you know what I'm saying? You know, due to, you know, the outside stuff. But we was about to actually get back to shooting the video, and we was about to drop a new song. That was after he had dropped on the song Score with Slim Thug. I know he had a song Black Youngster. Yeah, like he had his peak, and he got a song right now, you know what I'm saying, with J-Dog, you know, Fofo, baby. And we was finna drop one, you know what I'm saying, I was with him the whole weekend, you know what I'm saying, before he got murdered. Like I was like, you know what I'm saying, we filled, you know what I'm saying, conversation, we finna like, man, Killa, we finna drop the video for the, you know what I'm saying, for the first song we got, and then, you know, we gonna bet doing drop a new single, like, I'm saying, for the new year.
Well, I had ulterior motives on that. I asked about that video because
Yeah.
you ain't made that video yet.
I know,
No
yeah.
reason why.
Yeah.
You can't include the shakers in that joint because we the shakers because we the shakers, but we also the shakers because we like the shakers.
Shakers, yeah.
We like the shakers. So
yeah, we had honestly plotted everything out, man, as far as the video, cause man, yeah.
Plug it in.
Yeah, we was gonna plug in for that video. I know for a fact. We already had hit up a man, boy. We had some bad video business for that one, bro. We was ready.
Have you performed that song since his passing?
Yeah, we our first time performing it was at Club Kicks on 1960.
1960.
Yeah, we performed it there for the first time. I still got a video. We performed it another time in 2016 all together at this pool party, man. It was ridiculous.
we didn't say it.
Say no more.
R.I.P. Santana, man.
Yeah.
I saw him the day before.
It's on the day before?
Yeah, I saw him at the Hasi had some.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
had event. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Man, R.I.P. man. Prodigal Ril, man.
Yeah, man.
How did you meet Ass the boss over here, man?
We got Wested.
You stressed out?
We got Wested in, okay?
Wested.
We were Wested in.
I have a producer in Cali who like a brother to me. Shout out to West Craven. You know, Brain Sick. Shout out. You know, Twisted out there. But he called me. Well, actually, he messaged me. He was like,
Ashley's the manager. You need to call her. I'm like, for what? I'm independent.
You don't have a name.
I've never, nope, I'm okay. I've been fucked over and excuse my mind.
Nah,
But still, I don't want, you know, you never know who listening.
No doubt.
I was like, for what? Like, why are you wasting my time, bro? I'm out here working, I'm in Arizona working, I'm building scaffolds, you know. Changing my life. I want everything. I was changing my life. He was like, nah, call her. So I called her. Within the first 3 minutes, I already told her, yeah, we're going all the way. I don't need nothing else, and I don't need much else. Off the rip, I don't need much else. It's God. This ain't got nothing to do with this. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just a vessel. I don't need much else. I'm not in it for anything. And like y'all said, yeah, she don't, Shit pretty much got in my head.
Yo, I believe what he's saying. I believe him as a.
I was here at 4. We was up there at 4, huh?
And I'm gonna tell you why. I posted a flyer, which I usually don't do. Y'all know that. I usually post the day of. But this week I've been trying something new. You know, spell levels back. I'm trying to take us there, man.
Levels.
Levels. Spell levels. I didn't say levels. Level. Spell backwards is level.
Just a joke.
I know. But I posted something earlier in the week. And he hit me, man. And he appreciated it. He thanked me for that, man. And that was the first time somebody ever did that on my show, man. So,
of course.
So, you know, he's a genuine dude, man. He also hit me up last night, like, bro, I seen you.
I thought I seen you in the club.
Like, man, nah, it wasn't me.
I didn't want to know what
This is my story. I'm sticking to it. It wasn't me. Nah, but yeah, the stuff he's saying is I think is a real thing, man. And now let's go back to where you from, man. You gotta get started over with you.
Well, I apologize.
That's good.
Well, I was originally born in Mobile, Alabama, and we moved here when I was 5. So Houston really raised me. That's why I got a certain different type of love for Houston than someone who used to it. You know what I mean? But I can say this here. I do not care about any shows or promotions in the city of Houston, Texas. No offense. But Houston don't show no love to our own artists. I can't
We get that a lot.
So you can ask her. The only reason I'm here is on the strength of the gun to the head. I was saying.
Well, I don't feel the type of way. I'm from Jersey, my nigga.
But what I mean is, like, we're ushering a different culture now because it's more independent. But what we have to understand is, as long as they still hold the airways, or y'all still buying into the so-called the digital distributions, who are the major labels backing that, you know, what are y'all? They still control everything. Y'all are still jumping in the matrix. Like, yeah, I can make it this time. I'm not doing it no more. I don't want no handout. I don't want no cosign. But anyway.
Sound like you got something to say about that too.
Shit. Tell him, Killa, goddamn.
You know. Let me cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
We kind of figured out that they was robbing us with our album sales, right? we kind of figured that out where Cat said, you know what, I'm going independent. I'm going to places like Koch where I'm getting $7 a record instead of getting 20 cents, $1 for a record. This is all your work. But they giving you $1, they giving you 80 cents for a record. So we kind of figured that out, right? And then they moved the goalposts on us. They just say, okay, now we're gonna go digital. We're gonna stream.
What is a stream?
What is a stream? So you stream 1 million songs, and that
crazy
shit counts for like
bullshit,
70 fucking 70
million?
albums, some shit like that. 1 million. So you can't. So when you figure it out, they move the goalposts on you. So now you got to try to figure this shit out.
So why keep?
So I feel
playing? You know what I mean? Why keep? That's how I'm operating life in general. Like I'm not operating on me. I'm operating on the sense of everything I was taught was a lie. Everything I fantasized to become was a lie. Everything I thought I had to be was a lie. I'm a grown man. I'm not a gang member. I don't bang no set. I got a lot of set rappers, you know what I mean? But I don't bang no set. I am a man. I have 5 children, and I want 30. You know, I got real plans, but I come from a generation where we was lost because, you know, most of the crack babies, I don't care how y'all feel.
It's a fact.
I'm 32 years old, so most of them was like crack babies. So we was already thrown out. And so when we moved here, we was the strangers from Alabama. You know what I mean? So then a couple years later, we got good where we was at, whatever, but a few years later, I hit first tragedy. Like, I met tragedy in the sense of I already seen my granddaddy dead on the toilet before we left. But I was a baby. I ain't like that. But my sister got shot in front of me. Oh shit, everything changed. That's why I'm different, or that's why I had to put my defensive codes up and make sure, hey, I ain't dying right now. I ain't going. Fuck that. I seen, excuse my language again, whoever listened, I do apologize. I'm going up. But I'm not going. Nope. I'm not going. So it was more of a fear base. You gotta move out of love with fear. I was moving out of fear all my life. A lot of stuff that we held as codes when we was young, like when we got into our 16, whenever you jump out the porch and you said, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how I am, we still holding on to those same codes. You're a grown man.
Right.
I just got through a rough cycle. I don't know what if y'all know anything about spirituality, anything what's really going on in life. I mean, I just closed a rough cycle. That's why I'm here right now. Like, but anyway.
Yo, this story is a dope story that needs to be heard, man. And somebody need to hear it to learn from your experience, man. So that's important, man.
It's just, at the end of the day, after that, like, I fell in love with music differently than how somebody else did. Because my mama put me on pop. Like, it wasn't like I was just like, I like Tupac. No, my mama said, listen, watch this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
So I already had Jesus, who I call in our time frame. I already had Yeshua's, you know what I'm saying, words in me when I was young. So when it was time to actually display any type of likening what I want from people, it was like, I want to do what Pop did. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like, I want to be like Pop. Nah, that's my only opponent still to this day. That's the only person I'm still right against. Like, I'm no artist out here. Y'all, I'm very humble. If you meet me and know me, I'm very respectful. But let's go about it. Ain't nobody fucking with me. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been doing it. I'm not even talking just you kidding on that type of shit. I'm just saying in general. I'm being good. Man, this is, because I don't want nothing y'all want. I don't want no Oscars. I don't want no deal. I don't want no deal. I don't want none of that shit. You can't dangle nothing over my eye, bro. Like, I'm on a mission. I'm here for the Most High, and people need to wake up because, you know, fire no fire, and if fire don't identify you, you know.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So like, we shifting over. We ascending right now. So like, with the bells coming off, I'm just here to say, hey, this is the final warning, man. Forget the British are coming, go are coming.
You here to open up eyes, bro. Believe it or not, that's what you here for. You here to wake some people the fuck up.
That's why you hear my music. You don't even know. I'm not shaking in the club. I'm not, riding on foes. I'm not talking about no females in the sense of the thighs. And I'm trying to fuck. Man, I'm talking about my life for real. Like he said, I agree with that statement of, I tell my life. Or like I have people who, these some people who around me since I was a baby, in a sense, you know what I mean? And like we live, like me and him was kidnapped together. Me and Sid was kidnapped together. Like I lived a crazy life because I fell into the wrong analogy of life. You know what I mean? But I take all blame. for everything. I done been in the penitentiary. By 16, I was 2-time felon already. Like, not bragging, I was the stupid one. Y'all hear that? That type of art, like, I was the stupid one. Listen, this is what really happened. You know what I mean?
Not bragging,
y'all not ready for that. Like,
all right, so we need to go into a break, right? And we're gonna play some of your music. But I gotta get back to that kidnapping story. I'm sorry. Nobody might want to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. I want to hear. You know what I mean?
It ain't nothing. I ain't gonna even say it was gangster. None of it. It was just some fluke.
Nah, we gonna go to break.
Respect.
We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Texas 101 Jazz Movers and Shakers. DJ Wayne here.
ASAP. Details.
Hey, I can say my own fucking name.
Movers and Shakers, y'all. We'll be right back.
And girl, I know I'm who caused you pain. But you don't have to talk to me. And just go live happy, go live happily. Just go live happily. And do you feel I'm wrong because I long for what we had? The good and all the bad, and every time I made you say daydreaming during the night, I snap back to the light. On stage looking sad, I'm soaking over the past. Begged and even pleaded, I wrote this hoping you read it. My focus is over greedy, girl, I'm hoping you would need me. But I'm the one who caused you pain, but now I'm stuck in that rain. Like, here we go again, I'm hoping you say my name. Like, probably left you psychologically disturbed. Your feelings on the curve, hanging on my every word. I was so selfish, now I'm regretting every word that ever made you hurt. I hope you find what you deserve. I know I probably left you psychologically disturbed. Your feelings on the curve, hanging on my every word. I was so selfish, now I'm regretting every word that ever made you hurt. I hope you find what you deserve, girl. I know I'm who made you hurt. And girl, I know I'm who caused you pain. But you don't have to talk to me. And just go live happy, go live happily. Just go live happy. And girl, I know I'm who made you hurt. And girl, I know I'm who caused you pain.
Sorry. So, when we left,
Man, live.
Come on with it, man.
yeah, man, you gotta tell people the story, man. That's what happen every day.
I'm talking about when I say this happened. What over with? You don't want to say. I know what you're saying. You don't want to talk about it. We was like still like we was going to the zone. It's early in them days. We was still going to the zone. So like,
What's the song?
the zone? Oh my bad. You ain't. My bad. I apologize. Well, if anybody knows who's A-League, baby, or anywhere in the West, you know that every Friday you're gonna need you $5 to either get into the zone, the Rosewood, and the house.
That's a skating rink?
Oh,
These were team clubs.
these team clubs.
I remember them days. Okay. Yeah, I remember them days.
There was somebody living with up in our apartment.
Yeah, what happened?
Somebody
We was
come in there because he was staying on the streets and I knew his family.
Hold on, you want to tell? Okay, you want to tell?
Hey, the mint kicked in, you know.
I got some more now. I got some more for you now. You got some stories over there. I can
I
tell.
was sitting at the spot and something, I'm not gonna say on here what, but something came up missing from someone who was older than us, like someone who was like my age, not possible, kind of close to that now. We still teenagers.
Y'all teenagers, word.
And we all in the kitchen, like we eating ramen noodles. We are all in the kitchen happy because we was kind of stoned. That we got some noodles. We all happy. We in the kitchen. We still, that boy come through with the gun, say something missing, and ain't nobody leaving here. And we was there for how long? We was there. He wasn't nothing over.
We couldn't even walk out my apartment. Dude got burned. He like, what are y'all?
We really got kicked out in the sense of we just didn't go nowhere. Like he was ready.
He was ready to kill
The bad thing was
kill
nobody
us in
still
the apartment for like $20 or $30.
So
Yeah, he
but they type of,
but he was tripping on
weird stuff like
drugs.
that happen, not just to us. It's a lot of stories. If you really talk to children or kids of the youth in general, they tell you a lot of stuff that go on, bro. Like my life ain't nothing compared to what's going on to a couple people I know. Like I know some lifers who are, you know what I mean? Like, but
So how do you transition that in the movie? I mean, in the movie. In the
that's coming
music.
too.
Hey,
We doing all that in the
put it in the atmosphere.
But it's easy for me because it's not me. I mean, everybody, I don't take, man, alhamdulillah, I'm not Muslim, you know what I'm saying? I am a Muslim in the sense of I'm a follower of the source, the Most High. I just don't follow no religion no more. But alhamdulillah, you know, all praise be to God. If you ask her, I could do something like, they try to give me praise, I feel played. Like, hey, thank God. Hey, don't. I sort of jealous. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about nothing they ever taught us though, you know. But anyway, my transition into music is simply me just doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, a lot of times I don't write with beats. Like, I have catalogs where I never wrote with a beat. I can create my own harmonies, I can create my own in a sense, but it's not me. That's why I say, this ain't me. It's like, I feel like Jordan with it. Like, I worked hard, don't get me wrong. I came from, man, hold up. I didn't came down. I'm a pop tune. Show my surroundings. Now it's like, it's somewhere, you know, where I can say I built my craft. You can feel the difference in from what I said just down to, you know, what I'm doing now. I'm gonna say that I ain't gonna, you know.
So go ahead, by all means, let us hear something. Come on. Shit, put that shit out there for us.
Alright, you asked for it.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
I try not to be a rude cat. I reside in the asylum with the silence of the move black. I think y'all better move back. They ain't want to stick my chain. Why they do that? You embarking on the market, you provoking me to the prove black. Why you want to do that? Take my kindness for weakness. They find you spineless and leaking. Just being honest and leaking my First Amendment. What? I'm just honestly speaking. Don't want no honest or weakness. Just pay me homage for eating. Truly, your honor, there's no cause for the beatings. I really resolve all of my sisters. Like I finesse from the speaking. There's no regrets from the teachers. The session is reeking. You're a grown man still playing. Recess your thinking. 21 Jump Street. 21 could jump me. I'm a rep. I ain't league until I'm up on the concrete. Number one in the country. Dirty South. I'm so country. Appreciate the hate. I know that they want to slump me. Junior's my motivation. Wait, I was so patient. The hatred never interfered in my concentration. Irrelevant niggas, just venting this ventilation. To hell with these niggas, don't comprehend what they are facing. A ball back, bringing that raw back, bringing that law back. All black coffee is soft, my leather is soft back. 22 inches top, and I leave them off that. Get together here for the cake, cause I'm the music. Yeah, you know, it's a transition in that, like, in the sense of, that's just playing, that's play bars.
Turn it on.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. When y'all hear some shit like that come out of his mouth, yo, what kind of feeling y'all get? Cause I know that just did the fuck for me.
Do that shit again?
When y'all hear something like that come out of his mouth, yo, what? Yo, that shit like bring a tingle through your body or something, yo?
That man always said that, man. You know, they made a long time.
Sure, I can say that. It ain't me. It ain't me. I'm not gonna waste it. I wasted it alone, man. I wasted it.
Like I said, you always had it.
I feel played now.
I always had it.
I know now. I didn't, you know, they had me, you know, if anybody who really know the lingo of the industry, you know, they took my crossing the desert shit out. Hey, look, I crossed the desert, ain't find shit over here. I'm a prodigal son. You better listen to my name. Everything about me is real. I'm a prodigal son, you know what I'm saying? That's why I have a certain song speaking. Cause I don't mess with that side. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, like in the sense of, I'm gonna get they thug on, but don't come over here. Cause we ain't asked for any avenue, section. This ain't back in the day. That's all I can say. This ain't back in the day. It ain't just me. This is the spirit of freedom. This ain't me. This is, so like, you can't, what's going on now, can't nobody stop it. I'm lucky the Most High said, go ahead, yeah.
Open your eyes to it.
Now,
You're not becoming a product of it, pretty much.
I'm grateful. I know what I did. I know what I'm supposed to be. In my eyes, from my perspective, I know what I'm supposed to be. And again, I ain't a gangster. I'm a man.
So fellas, we winding down on time. We need to let y'all tell us what y'all have coming on, brother. What y'all got coming up?
We actually going on our first tour this year. We started in May. We doing we started with 35 cities, but now we got 36. Now we got 36 cities. And excuse me to anybody who feel played by this statement, but I would never pay to perform, but I have a paid tour. So if you call me, I can work with a budget, but I have to pay my manager. I have 5 kids. I really have more than that since I raised, and this ATM is automatic day money. So this is the craft my tour is going to do it properly to actually spread the Most High's message. But at the same time, if you call me, there is a fee, because I got people to feed. It ain't for me. I'm the most frugal individual. My clothes come from Ross. Like, I don't even have, you know what I mean? My shoes probably the expensive thing, and they just enforce it. That's all. Like, bro, I'm not. But we go on tour. You know what I'm saying? She bought up a tour, and then I said, like, when she called me about it, she was like, yeah, I got a 35-city tour, I know you. I said, well, shit, do another one. I'm at work building scaffolds. I'm like, that's cool, but do another one, because after that 35-city tour, we're going to need more.
Cause we can, if I leave this, I'm okay here. I'm doing okay here. God say, no, you are a light worker. It's time to wake them up, you know what I mean? So we got a tour going on. Killa going on a tour with us, you know what I'm saying? I got Swallow Rico right here, you know what I'm saying? He's a young boy as well, you know what I mean? We finna, what we're doing is giving the blueprint Nipsey left. That's all. Like, game is not to be sold. It is to be told. It's not yours. It's information. That's why we get downloads. That's why you download stuff on your phone. You're supposed to share it. So the game's so corrupt. That's why I say you can ask her personally. This is my man. This is my manager. Proudly to say this short. I don't want to make money off my music. But if you want me to come perform my music, you gotta pay me. I won't show money. I ain't worried about you. You can have all this. I'm gonna drop more than everybody else. I'm gonna make it hard for them to rap again. And I'm focused this time because it ain't me. So we got a tour going, and we got artists. Like it's not just some rappers. We got artists. We Killa, Fredo. We got some artists. You know what I'm saying? We got other people. We gonna give them an opportunity to come on if you want to. Y'all can do the slots and all that. You know, mix. I got my personal DJ. Shout out finally. My nigga Magno, you know what I mean? What's up, Magnificent? My personal DJ. Shout out Magno. We ran a show the other day. It was a promo one, but it was magnificent. Like me and him clinked in. It was the first time we ever. I ain't never had it like that. I'm talking about we locked in. You thought we were doing that for years. I said, yeah, it's my DJ. Hey, Lolo, I love it. DJ.
So shout out Wayne.
Shout out
DJ.
That part. Yeah, you know Fred coming. Yeah, we can put y'all to work. I hope y'all, y'all want a DJ. I want to rap. I want to rap. I want to go everywhere. I want to do 3 to 4 venues a night. I want to speak to children. I'm also going to be a speaker, but not this motivational crap. I'm a scar tissue. She said, what do you mean? I'm scar tissue. I'm finna rip that shit open. We gotta reveal these wounds so we can heal. We gotta heal as a people. Like, that's dope. I have changed a lot, bro, but we finna change this game. Like, my project that they finally get is FOTI. It's effing over the industry. I ain't gonna say what I wanna say, but it's effing over the industry. Effing over the industry. I don't care about you. You can't dangle nothing in my face. You know what I mean? Independent. When I say, a lot of people say independent, man, y'all better listen to Nip. I'm gonna give y'all a clue. Listen to Nip. Go back to when he started, to when he died. You will have a blueprint to know what to avoid. It's the scriptures, man. Y'all better understand, y'all should. You know what I mean? But, yeah, we got a tour, and we finna, Mix Gang finna be on a whole nother level. Mark my words, you know, because it ain't just for me. That's the best thing about it. Like moving and shaking, this is my first interview since I've been back home. I think I got from Cali, you know what I'm saying? Y'all finna be on a whole nother level. Y'all can call me anytime. Y'all can call me anytime. You know what I mean? Like, on strength, I don't care how big I get. Talk to her. She's crazy. Talk to her. But, we're gonna do what we're supposed to do, what our ancestors went hard for. Like I pay homage to them. You know, I'm Cherokee. I tell people all the time, I'm not black. I found out my real heritage. I got me wrong. It's my lane. I ain't going to Africa. I'm not from there. My people, they went through a lot. So we can do what we doing. So it's just like I got these people with me right now. Like he in the catering, he got some things where he look at the people as well, producers, art. Like I'm trying to line. Man, we run it already. They just eating off of it. Y'all better wake up. And if you understand that, just don't come over here, cause it's not gonna be respected. We out. We gonna make sure we all eat as a pack. But yeah, everybody gonna work as a pack. You know what I'm saying? There's no big no. We are. We king, especially we got king, queen here, and we great. So we finna take over. That's what we finna do. Like I feel sorry for anybody who jumped off. I don't care who you are, man.
So give the people your handles, man, where they can find you.
I finally got my career. Prodigal Ril. It's Prodigal _RIL. Cause I had some other stuff. I got it actually. But really, contact her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Ashley. Y'all know Starstruck. Let me say it again, Starstruck. Cause we have not said Starstruck Entertainment. That was someone who put all this together. And it's like a daily thing. I have to remember that. Like she put all this together. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. Yeah, man. But I'm just Prodigal _RIL Instagram. But talk to her because I can't do nothing anymore. Oh, man. I'm good now. Right now I'm working on, as you stated, the tour since, I got a gun in my head too. I got this tour, you know what I'm saying?
Witness.
I ain't getting no, hey, Killa can't go on this tour. I got told, you going on this tour. And I was like, dang, but it's all good though. I got that going on. I got my own clothing line too as well. I think I told Wayne here about it last time. Chasing Money Not Fame. You can find it on Instagram. Chasing Money Not Fame 18. You know what I'm saying? We got the rim breakers, got the pullovers, t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Got the baby stuff coming on too. So other than that, got a new single that is out. I think I sent it to Wayne here, but y'all can debut that if you want.
Yeah, I got you.
You know us too. Also working on another project too as well. Working with some big producers. That's all I got to say though. Working with some big boys.
We work. So I don't know how we gonna do it. You know what I mean? Shout out to J-Dog. One more time. But yeah, we work. We got to get
you can find me on Instagram. I am Killa D713. Twitter Killa D713. You also find my music on SoundCloud. Killa D. I am Killa D713. Other than that, man, shout out Wayne Head. Show him high. Ash. And we gonna keep it moving like that.
Yeah. I asked you, come on, boss lady.
we talked about it, but we ain't talked to him. Ash,
What's up?
tell us about the tour real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we actually partnered up with a lady named Rachel. She's out of Ohio.
Shout out Rachel.
So she has a nonprofit that basically she does. She's been doing this for 7 years by herself. And so I was like, now, hey, let's expand. Let's go all over. And I'm like, hey, that's dope because I got DJs all over. So shout out to Mix Gang because I'm the ambassador for the coalition now. So it's a whole lot of gang stuff going on. I'm very, very proud of the people that I work with. 2019 taught me a lot of lessons. I'll say that much. Starstruck has gone through a lot of changes. But with the help of the coalition, also with new help, Prodigal Ril is not only an artist, he's actually president of Starstruck as well. So he handles all artist development. So I handle paperwork, I book shows and events, and he handles all artists. So if you feel like, if you are an artist and you're up and coming and you're like, hey, I think I want management, I want to be booked for shows, this is something you should get into. People look at management like it's a bad thing, it's really not. I will say you learn a lot, especially from people that's been in the game. I know Killa D, I knew him before he even put a song out in Houston. And he was just like doing it at home. So it's like watching people like come up and then, seeing Real do shows back in the Gap. Like we grew up in A-League. And for a lot of people it was like, yeah, either run the streets or do music. Because of where we come from, there's a lot of people that felt like, yeah, I'm gonna do music, but everybody ain't really ready for the music industry. But they felt like they was, so that was cool. But what I will say that I'm just very proud. I'm very thankful. I'm grateful. I feel like God gave us the platform we have, so we got to use it for the right reasons. A lot of people have those outlets and they have those platforms and they're not using them for the right reasons. I do have children at home. My oldest daughter actually is going to school to be a producer as well. My middle daughter is going to school to be a videographer as well. So entertainment is definitely there. So but everything is independent. What he's saying is real. I don't take any handouts. My coalition don't take no handouts. Everything we do, we get paid for. At the end of the day, this family, and we look out for each other. So when one get on, we put everybody on. So I'm gonna shout out to Fire and Flare as well. Showtime.
Shout out. What up, Showtime?
Actually looks out as well.
Always look out. Always showing love.
I will shout out to my cousin Carrie, aka Wired Up, because he did do his club run last week.
Oh boy.
So sometimes it ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
So
we both end up knowing.
And that's the thing is be a blessing to somebody. Like he was a blessing to us, so we're gonna be a blessing to someone else. So like I said, if you're an artist and you're serious about your craft, get at me. I'm Ash the Boss 87 on Instagram. I'm Ashley Renee on Facebook. you can get at me even through the DJs of the coalition. If you hit any of them up and it's like, hey, I'm an artist and I'm looking for direction, they're like, hey, hit Ashley, here's her number. They
I'm
know.
forward it like an email.
Right. Like, hey, wait a minute, let me text it to you.
Yeah.
But I do shout out to the Mixed Gang Matrix. He's been a blessing. Since the day that I met him, he's actually like really been 100 with me, really put me on to a lot of stuff. Wayne, this my brother. Like, this my brother. Like, we hang tough. So him being Fred Donato's DJ is like so dope to me because we have the tour coming up. We got Magnificent. I mean, I knew from the moment I heard him, I was like, I already know. I was like, Magnificent, yeah. And like watching them together was like magic. It was like something I just had never seen before. Like it just blended. It just worked so well. So I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to get them two to work because they don't really know each other, but their messages, like people need to hear them. Right. It's gonna help somebody, and it's not just about somebody running the streets and this mediocre stuff you hear on the radio. That's the first thing that we were talking about earlier, was that people don't really listen to the radio anymore, and the people that do, you hearing the same thing over and over from different people. I need to hear something that means something because I have a son at home, and he's listening, and I want him to have something to take with him as he grows up.
Hey man, there you have it. Drop the bars on your ass. Hey man, movers and shakers, man. Another week we wrapping it up, man. We appreciate Starstruck in the building, man.
No doubt.
Hey man, hey y'all better keep up with it. Everybody's doing, man. We making it shake.
Man, we about to make it hard for the rest.
No doubt.
Movers and shakers. DJ Wayne here.
ASAP.
D-Tape.
JY.
Hey, we at it.
Think I'm about whip off the showroom floor. Look how they all drop. Pretty big showroom hoe. Look how they all drop. Crazy how they look at you different. Once an album drop, month ago they wouldn't even listen, but now they all rock.
Took a little loss and I ain't afraid to admit that. My setback for a major comeback. Ain't nobody give me shit. Had to watch us up for the wish to work. This some real shit. Keep it understood, I do it from my hood. West up, nigga, Louisiana shit. But I here thuggin', 10 toes down. Wish a nigga would try to tell me how to hustle. Learn on my own. Y'all in them stations, they made it work.